Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fourth Dimensional Podcast. It's been a very fucking long time, but we're finally here. We're finally here. We're finally queer. We're finally sheer. We're finally peer-to-peer. We're finally rich Lear. Okay, look, I'm just stalling. I have nothing to talk about. This could be a reflection episode. Look, you know what I was gonna do? My plan was, let me get a little closer. I don't know if y'all can hear me. New mic, by the way. 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me. The plan, I was like working on like gearing, not even working, just like thinking about this huge New Year's Eve video called New Year's Thoughts. Like I did one called last year called New Year's Thoughts, and it was just like, literally just a reflection. It was a reflection, and then a bunch of B-roll shots of me doing stupid shit like walking around my room and sleeping and playing the game, stupid shit like that. I figured since I now have a computer I can actually edit amazingly on, and a microphone that actually sounds tolerable, I can really make something amazing. But I don't think I can do that in 5 days. In fact, I know I can do that in 5 days. I just don't have anything in my head, and I also have like 10% motivation for it. What I really want to do is just fucking chill. Like, I'm doing great on the videos. We're gonna get to a reflection in like a minute or so, but I really don't know if I want to do that video or not. If I end up like reflecting on shit right now, then I might not do the video. But then again, if I reflect on this shit and I look back, like, and I listen back to it, and it actually sounds like it could be a script, then I'm turning it into a script, and then I'm doing it. I'm gonna shoot B-roll of me just, I don't know, rolling around the fucking city. Might get a fucking selfie stick or a tripod for phones, and then I just run around the city recording stupid shit while talking into this mic with the script in my hand. My thing is, I feel like it's gonna be a boring video if I don't go crazy on the editing. And I can go crazy on the editing, but I don't know. I don't think the editing can just carry my boring ass life. You know what I mean? But you'll never know until you fucking try. That's the thing, bro. I can say whatever the fuck I want, but if I don't do it, then none of this shit matters, right? I don't have any news. This isn't a fucking full-fledged professional podcast. I just get on this shit to talk about what the fuck I'm feeling. So I guess we're gonna get to the reflection. I'm gonna get my phone, and then I'm gonna look at pictures, because I don't have like diary journals or anything. So I'm just gonna have to look at pictures. I'm gonna look at my 2021 Spotify playlist. And actually, let's start with the playlist, because I want to I want to get into the playlist. The playlist is gonna be funny. So I started this year where I would make a playlist for every year I've been like seriously listening to music, so I can look back on it and really love it. I'm not gonna lie, Apple made this idea. Apple made the idea, and I just took it from them, and I wanted to continue doing it. And that's why you see here I have spring 2021, summer 2018, 2017. Where the fuck is 2019 and 2020 and 2021? I started in 2020. This was the first playlist I made this year, January 3rd. Just walked around downtown. There's like 10 songs in this playlist, but this is the only one that I actually played on that day. I don't know why. Like, look, this was added on January 10th. All this other shit, I don't know what the fuck I was doing on September 22nd. I don't know why that's in here, but time will tell. That's in here because of We Are Who We Are, the HBO show. At that time, I was watching We Are Who We Are. I probably finished it by that point, and I was just fucking in love with this song by Blood Orange, Time Will Tell. What an amazing song. I like the music video too. It's just like him fucking around, playing the piano, dancing. I never listened to the full album, but I did listen to his 2018 album, Negro Swan. This shit is beautiful. This shit is awesome. And this is probably the most accessible album, because everything before that, it's just this, like Cupid Deluxe, it's weird shit. You know, Coastal Grooves, it's weird. You're not gonna love it. Freetown Sound is a very R&B like album, R&B inspired. I didn't listen to this. I'm going to, but Negro Swan is beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Okay, I know I'm just stalling. I'm trying to find a fucking playlist. I can't find it. Here we go. 2021. Let's start off. Of course, Blood Orange. I did that. And by the way, this all says it was added on September 22nd because I had Apple Music until September 22nd. And, you know, then I used Spotify the rest of the year until like a few days ago. Now I have Tidal. Hey, I'm never getting Tidal's amazing, but I'm never getting it again. $25. I love that you can pay the artist directly. I love that I think Tidal pays their artists more than any other music streaming service. But and the master quality is master quality. It's the best quality I've heard, and I've heard all of the qualities, bro. But $25 is fucking crazy. I'm sorry, Jay-Z. That shit is crazy. So we got Blood Orange, Saint, Orlando, Minetto Creek, Go to the Moon. When a Whole Lotta Red first came out, this was my favorite song. At first, I did not fuck with the album like everybody else. I was just a fucking sheep. Literally that night, I was just watching other people react to it and see how they felt on it, and I was just trying to make my mind off of that. I should have listened to the shit first, but it was so fucking hyped up. Like, how could I not? You know what I mean? But yeah, when it first came out, my thoughts were that the only good songs were the leaks and the songs with features on it. So this song is my favorite because, you know, I love Kanye. So, I mean, he went crazy on this shit. But now looking back on it, I used to think Cardi's verse was like so fucking mediocre compared to Kanye's. And it still is, but it's still a great song. You don't go to his verse and be like, damn, this shit sucks. You don't go to that. You don't go to his verse and say like, damn, he ruined it. It's still amazing. Kanye just amplified it and set a standard at the fucking beginning, and he shouldn't have. I don't know why the fuck he went first because it's like setting a standard. Also, like, for it to be the second song in the fucking album is really setting a standard, you know what I mean? Time Will Tell, Blood Orange, of course, I already talked about it. I don't know why the fuck this song is in my playlist. I don't know who DVSN is. I don't know what Think About Me is. I'd never heard this song in my fucking life. Yeah. Stop Breathing Over, of course. On the Level, Mac DeMarco. This is probably the year when I first listened to this album, because I remember, was it 2021? I think it was. Wait, what? Okay, so yeah, it was. Was it? Wait a second. No, I have no idea, honestly. I do know that either early 2020 or late 2019. I think it was late 2019. I've listened to Mac DeMarco for the first time. Somebody put me on. It was his 2017 album. I either listened to Salad Days on that New Year's of 2020 or the one of 2021. I don't think I did on 2021, but I have no fucking clue. I can't remember. But yeah, I like Mac DeMarco. Gary Wilson, bro, a standout artist this year. This song came out in 1976. Hold on. This album came out in 1977. You Think You Really Know Me. I watched this video called like Weird Artists or like Crazy Artists or like Weird Art, some shit like that. Weird, something like Weird. and it was talking about him and Jim Johnson and Tiny Tim, and out of all of those, Gary Wilson stood out to me the most. This song in particular is very beautiful. It inspires me a lot because he's weird. He's doing like he's showing off his weird, eclectic, eccentric personality, and he's still a good musician. Like the beat is great, but he's still a weird nigga, you know what I mean? So like he can make a love song, but it kind of comes off as rapey a little bit, you know what I mean? Or it can come off like desperate, like at the end where he's just like screaming. You should just listen to the song. Bigger Than Us, John Baptiste. This song isn't on here because of the song. This song is on here because of the movie. Soul came out in December of 2020, and I was slept on it for a while. I don't know what made me want to go watch it one day. Y'all heard that. I don't know what made me want to go watch it one day, but I just did. And oh my god, I can firmly say, bro, out of all the fucking movies, out of all the Pixar movies I ever seen, Toy Story, Nemo, Inside Out, Frozen, all of that shit, all of that, Soul is the greatest Pixar movie to date. I'm sorry, it is. I like mature shit, and this is the most mature thing I've ever seen on Disney. I can't even talk about. I will talk about it. Spoil. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna spoil no, I'm not. Yes, I am. They showed it in the trailer. I'm gonna spoil the first 10 minutes. Joe Gardner is a music teacher, but he secretly wants to be a musician. He always wanted to be a musician, but you know how that goes. He failed and settled down into a music teacher. He's still happy as a music teacher. That's what makes his day, is seeing kids, find their passion in these instruments. But there's literally only one kid in his class who really cares about this shit, and everyone else is like, band sucks. You know what I mean? So Joe Gardner finally gets that big break. Oh, also, you find out how old he is because one of the fucking niggas he taught came back as a grown-ass man and was like, yo, I'm in a band now, and I got a gig, and we need a pianist. You in? Joe Gardner's like, yeah, I'm in. He's like, man, this is going to be my big break. I can finally not be a music teacher anymore and finally do this. Oh, also, I forgot to mention he's part-time. So, like, he has a decision to make: either go full-time teacher and be fucking miserable, or be a musician, what he always dreamed of being. So he goes to the the audition. He fucking nails it, and this is the song that he plays when he nails it. That's all I'm gonna say on it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Redville. I found Redville last year because him and Fantano got in this little beef on Twitter, and I don't know. I was just so confused. Nigga ended the whole he ended the whole series with, anyway, stream Redville, like a fucking K-pop stan. So I was like, let me stream Redville real quick. Let me see what's going on. And that Yellow album, bro, it's fucking great. Chris Patrick's on it. Bro, I was listening to that album the same time I was listening to the White Album by the Beatles, and fucking Slimeer. It's not Slime. What's Slimeer? Slimeer Born with Young Nudie. Parker, I love Parker. Parker's gotta be the best artist today. He's my favorite artist right now. He's gonna take the world by storm next year. He dropped this album recently. It's fucking beautiful. Nights, Frank Ocean. One day in the spring, I just re-listened to Blonde, and I finally understood it. I finally grasped and got it. You know how niggas be like, I don't get Frank Ocean. I don't get that nigga. He's just another R&B artist. I got it one day. Slayer, Beano, Rockstar Made, of course. Bro, every song from Xlirt is gonna be in this. Stargazing by the Neighborhood. I heard this on a playlist one time. Bro, I don't even want to go through all this. There's like 400 fucking songs in this playlist. 200. I'm not going through all of this. Look, what I'm gonna say is, a lot of the shit I listened to this year was plug music. If you don't know what plug music is, it's a new term for like Yeet, Can, Summers, Autumn, Ken Carson, all of them niggas. They put them under this bubble, under this name called plug music, because my assumption is because they're always talking about drugs. So, like the plug, drugs, I was just listening to Yeat's most recent album. He was like, and on Get Busy, I just understood it, bro. Like, that's crazy how you listen to shit like hundreds of times and you don't even get it until like the 101st time. He said, pull up now, we're finna get busy. I got Tussie on the way, I'm finna get dizzy. Like, that's what plug music is, bro. The nigga Tussie's the fucking plug. He about to get dizzy, he about to get busy. No Twizzy. Brockhampton's most recent album, beautiful. I should make a top 10 albums list, but I don't want to. I really don't feel like it. I saw Honey Boy this year. I saw a lot of movies. Honey Boy and House of Metal, my favorite movies this year, bro. And actually, I saw Call Me by Your Name late last year. But Sound of Metal, Dune, and what the fuck is Honey Boy? Favorite movies. Honey Boy, you should watch that one over everything. You should watch that over everything because it's the shortest one. It's real quick and digestible, and it's made by what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. It's made by Shia LaBeouf, and it's a biopic on Shia LaBeouf. And the star of the film isn't Shia LaBeouf, but the star of the film's dad is Shia LaBeouf, and it's not his son playing the fucking role. He plays his dad in the movie, and it's awesome because the whole movie is about him and his relationship, his abusive, on and off weird relationship with his dad. And he said him playing his dad is a way for him to actually understand what the fuck his dad was going through, beating him up and shit in the movie, Sound of Metal it's a movie starring Riz Ahmed, also known as the bad guy, the forgettable ass bad guy from Venom. And it's about a rock drummer who goes deaf, and it's fucking amazing, bro. One of the most beautiful films I've seen of recent memory. It's great. I don't even gotta explain it anymore. It's just, nigga, he's deaf. Just check it out, bro. It's like, think about a normal nigga going deaf. Think about what the fuck that guy. Think about a 30-year-old man going deaf. Like, no, not even 30. This nigga's like a teenager, bro. Think about this shit. That's it. Like, think how emotional that shit must be. The Smiths, of course, I listened to a lot of the Smiths this year and last year. Quedeca, did he drop this album this year? Yo, listen to Quedeca. Listen to From Me to You by Quedeca. I can't believe it's 18 songs. It feels like it's 10 songs long, because this whole thing, like, it flows into one another like a movie. It's so good. The whole, like, it's like Celeste. You know how Celeste is, the game, where it's like the whole thing is like you're climbing up a mountain, and everything that happens is like setbacks and shit, and your inner self telling you can't make it, you're not good enough, you can't do this. And like when that happens, you fall down, you try to get back up. It's all about climbing this mountain, overcoming a huge struggle, right? This is what From Me to You is, or at least that's how I interpret it. And you can interpret it the way you want. It's fucking art. And it's just, I love it. If you're not convinced, because this is a long ass album, listen to Shades of Us, and then listen to Sisyphus and Shades of Us, and then you decide if you want to listen to it again. The whole thing or not. Charlie XCX, of course, she dropped an album in 2020. Mr. Rage, of course. Come on. SSG Kobe, I forgot to mention him. Yo, SSG Kobe and what's that other nigga name? Sofago. They blew up this year. Shouts out to them, bro. They're like, when it comes to plug music, they're at the top right now. All of these rage type beats, that's their shit right now. SSG Kobe and So Fago. I don't care what the fuck Trippy dropped. It's their shit. It's their shit. Taylor Swift Folklore. Did that come out this year? Nope, it came out last year. Well, I listened to it this year. I finally did. Damn, it's good. This song was actually very fucking good. When I first heard this, like a few months ago, I just thought it sounded good, but after I like listened to the lyrics, like fuck, it's awesome. I didn't know she like told stories like that in her. I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so like, you know, I never imagined her to be like a poet. You know what I mean? Like, she's really telling full ass stories that actually sound great. Like, The Alchemist went crazy this year. This nigga dropped like 4 albums this year, and they hiding all. Look at this. Look. Hold on, let me see how many damn! Okay, so this is the Bodie James one. And then he dropped What the Fuck Is This? An instrumental series. Pass. Covert Coupe with Currency. And This Thing of Ours with Earl and Navy Blue. Shout out Navy Blue. I actually listened to a few late Navy Blue songs this year. He's actually good. This nigga Bodie James drops like 8 albums a fucking year, bro. This nigga needs to be in Griselda. He moving like one of them, bro. Bro, The Plugs I Met 2 and The Devil Wears Hermes, I don't know, 8, 9, and 10 dropped this year. Joni Mitchell's who I fell in love with this year. I watched the documentary called 1971. And just talked about all the music that came out in 1971. This was one of them. Also, Carole King, David Bowie, Janis Joplin. So I just listened to all of that shit. You know, Alice Cooper. It's awesome. Hook. She didn't drop an album this year, did she? Nope. I still like Hook. I first found her out back in here in 2020 when Crash My Car came out. She was next to Cash Page on my Spotify playlist. On my playlist, but she was next to Cash Page on my recommended, so I decided to check her out. She actually put me on to BK the Ruler, which is crazy because BK the Ruler is bigger now. And shout out to BK the Ruler, but I fucking love BK the Ruler. She dropped an album this year, and then she dropped another album. She dropped 3 in 2020, not 3 albums, but the album called 3. And then in 2019, she dropped fucking, I don't know what it's called. The Girl's a Gun. A Girl's a Gun. She's going crazy, bro. All of her music is fucking awesome. Olivia Rodrigo's also who I fell in love with this year. I did not listen to Girl in Red's album. I'm so fucking sorry. I used to love Girl in Red back in 2018. Like, when her and Clairo were small, I used to fucking, man. Olivia Rodrigo, of course, like, come on. It's Taylor Swift for, you know, Gen Z. Tyler dropped this album, of course, it's gotta be here. I bought this Def Grips record, You're the Snitch. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want it, but it's Def Grips, so I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. It's Def Grips. It's okay. It's more wild than I thought it was going to be. You know? Like, it's more wild than good sounding, if that makes sense. Like, The Money Store, it has some bops to it, you know, Get Got. Like, I can listen to that and actually, like, I guess, bop my head to it. Right? Or, like, the second one, like, dude, you know that shit? Like, I can actually bop my head to some of the songs in The Money Store. Same with No Love Deep. No Love Deep 1 Web has, like, a bunch of fucking bops. This You're the Snitch, this just feels like a bunch of noise. But I'm gonna get it later. I don't get it yet, you know what I mean? Adrienne Lenker, I had to listen to her because Big Thief didn't drop shit this year. They dropped like 4 songs. They need to drop someone, bro. They need to drop something. And it's crazy because I think Stella Donnelly, the Marias, and fucking Faye Webster all dropped some shit this year, and I didn't check out any of that shit, but I did get into FKA Twigs. I got into FKA Twigs. Willow dropped her album Life. Lately I Feel Everything. I got into Phoebe Bridgers, FKA Twigs. Clairo, she dropped her album this year. So good. I can't believe she changed it up so much. You know what's crazy? I was not fucking with Immunity like that, bro. Like, I don't even go back to Immunity. I go back to Alu Life, Closer to You, Bags, and Sophia, and then that's it. But with but with Slang, we have Bambi, Amoeba, Partridge, Blouse, fucking Joni, Little Chain. It's all of it is so fucking good. Amoeba is a standout song. It's a standout song. Okay, I don't want to talk about music anymore. Look, all I'm gonna say is music was great this year, bro. Music was great. The big three dropped. Not Kendrick, because he's number 4, bitch ass nigga. You know, Kanye, Cole, Drake, they all dropped this year. And we can put Kendrick in it too. I mean, he had like 2 features with Baby King. He had like 3 he had Vents, he had Top of the Morning, and he had fucking Baby King's best song to date. Also, shout out Baby King, bro. I remember when I found this nigga in 2019, I was trying to put everybody onto this dude. I'm just glad he's finally, you know, made it. Roar, of course, Ash Nico. I don't listen to a lot of Ash Nico. I just like these 2 songs right here. Logic, The Incredible Tits. This album. Okay, so in 2020, he dropped No Pressure. I fucking loved it. Made me want to go back to his old shit. I finally went back to this album in like the spring. Not back to. I finally listened to this album for the first time in like the spring. I listened to Under Pressure back when I was a kid, but I didn't really get in until like late last year. Logic is a good artist. I don't understand what niggas be saying, bro. They just, okay, look, no, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if we look at his fucking discography, his last like 1, 2, 3 albums were fucking horrible. This one was mid. This one was and yeah, like it took a while, bro. He's like Eminem right now, bro. Really following that nigga's footsteps. Okay, let me stop. Let me fucking reflect. Actually, let me actually fucking reflect. Here we go. This year, I don't even need to look at pictures. If I don't remember it, it's not that important. I dropped, I made, I created, fully produced, mixed, mastered, written 6 albums in 7 months. I finally got the groove of skating after almost 2 years of not knowing a single trick. I actually did what I said I was going to do on New Year's. I guess you could say it's my resolution. I said I was going to go out and just continue to go out and never stop going out and not come back home until I was fucking exhausted. I said I was gonna go out and stay as far away from home as possible. And granted, I did not do that fully. I was not doing that in the beginning of the year in the winter. I was not doing that on February. But I mean, you know, I did keep myself busy. I made my fucking music. I did my thing. But this year, next year, 2022, it's all about work. It's all about work. I finally know what I actually want to do. I'm actually passionate about something right now. I'm passionate about a few things right now. And I have the money and the resources and the fucking time to do those things. So I'm going to spend all of my fucking time, all of my finite time in these days, these 24 hours, doing this shit. So I can be where I want to be. And then in the times I'm not doing this, I'm going to be doing something. In the times where I'm not doing this shit, I'm going to be fucking outside. That's it. I said the same shit last year, and then I looked back and I was like, damn, I didn't do anything. No, I did. I hate that I always do that shit. No, I didn't do the one thing I've always fucking wanted for like the past 5 years, but I did something. I got closer, nigga. Like, stepping stones. But yeah, I wish I was more drastic enough to make drastic decisions and do crazy shit that will, with a bigger risk. Thing is, I'm just afraid of of not getting a reward. I know other niggas can look at this and be like, oh yeah, what the fuck ever. Doesn't matter. The worst that can happen is you get embarrassed for a little bit. And yeah, you're right. You're right. There's actually nothing to say against that. I just have to keep fucking telling myself that so I can get that shit ingrained in my fucking head. So I won't have to worry about that. I was doing good though, and I'm gonna never forget that. So, never forget that. So I won't go back to square one. If these were levels in Sword Art Online, you know how there's 100 floors. I would be on floor 20. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be on floor 20. I think it's like the first 20 floors is like full of normal niggas, like the people who actually don't want to fight and die in game. They just want to chill and live a normal life. That's me. But I gotta get to 21. I gotta get to 22. And I gotta keep going up and up and up until I fucking make it. You know what I mean? Memes and media and all of that shit was good this year. It was actually very fucking good. I loved it. There's nothing to complain about at all. Like, everything I wanted to came out. There's nothing to complain about. God of War obviously got delayed. Horizon Forbidden West got delayed. But everything is coming out in March, and I don't have the money for any of that shit. So I can either save now and just wait, buy those games day one, or I could wait, because this console came out in November of last year, and I just bought Demon's Souls a month ago. Not even a month ago. I just bought Demon's Souls like 2-3 weeks ago, and it was only fucking $40. Like, yeah, good. It's an okay price. I feel like I would have got a lot better deal on eBay or something. I got a PS2 this year. I got a PS2 with GTA 3, Vice City, and Manhunt, and SmackDown 4, and Metal Gear Solid 2. I bought The Sims 3 on PC, and then I bought The Sims 3 on PC for my older PC that's fucking garbage, has like 4 gigs of RAM, and it was a disc. And then I got this new computer, and there's no fucking disk drive. That is so crazy to me. But technology. There's no disk drive. I don't know. I got everything I wanted this year. I'm happy. There's nothing to complain about at all. Like, nigga, I got a year subscription of fucking magazines for free. I bought like 6 different magazines, bro. Like, I don't even need this shit. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this Elon Musk Person of the Year? I don't even care about Elon Musk. You want to read this shit? I don't care about this nigga. Good for him, I guess. I mean, some things are interesting, but I got basically everything I fucking want, bro. I got these fake Bottega Veneta lug boots. I got $70 LIR jeans. I got the fucking rain boots by Kanye, inspired, not by him, but you know what I'm fucking mean. Some Converse, some New Balance Jaden Smiths, Cardi merch, nigga. I went crazy. So all I gotta do this year is just, you know, go even crazier. I wouldn't even. No, this is what the problem is. This is what happened. I started too late. That was the issue. I didn't get like I guess energized or like motivated. I didn't get motivated and ready until like spring. And the winter was real fucking, you know, cold, dark, sad shit. But I don't feel that way right now. So I don't think I'm going to feel that way in January and February. Who knows, you know, shit just happens. But I could feel like that, but I'm not going to. Because I already went through that shit. And I don't want to go through it again. Nigga, this is not high school. I can't just be sad every fucking day. That's not how it works. You got things to do. There is time that you are wasting. And I have to take advantage of it. That's why I'm doing this fucking podcast. And by the way, I forgot to say, happy 1 year anniversary to the fucking podcast, bro. Can we clap it up? I started this shit on like January 7th, bro. Made the album January 16th. Like, bro, I did a lot. But next year, I'm gonna do even more. And, you know, I have money now. And I feel like I really need to think for a second. Think, what do I really want to spend this money on? You know, I bought everything I wanted this year. I have the Dune trilogy, bro. Like, why the fuck do I have that? I bought Tyler's fucking CD box set. I bought like 4 records. I have everything I fucking want. I don't need PSN. You know, do I really need that? Do I really need the red PS5 controller? Do I really need the purple PS5 covers? No. Because the shit that makes me the happiest right now is the shit that like this fucking blue snowball. This is what makes me happy right now the most. But yes, the Bottega Veneta lug boots are great. I love the fake ones. I gotta stop saying that. These fucking Ready Salt Amazon $30 lug boots are great. I love them. But things that last forever are kind of better. Things that actually I'm going to need in my career are actually better. Things that I can use to, I guess, make money. It's not all about money, but I'm just make content, make art is what makes me fucking happy. You know, I think the 2 best purchases I've made this year is Acid and the computer. I mean, the mic, I didn't buy the mic, so I guess it doesn't count. So this computer and Acid. I don't know, I'm just end it right here. Look, this has been the 4th Dimensional Podcast. Review, reflection. We're coming back in January. We're coming back in 2022. It's going to be a weekly podcast. I was not doing it weekly earlier. I never had a schedule for this shit, so I was just kind of like doing it. Like, I was trying to do it like every other day, And then eventually I just ran out of things to talk about. I got bored. I got tired. Mental breakdowns, music, stupid shit. Going out, skating shit. And then eventually it just turned into like a diary entry where I would just come in and talk about whatever the fuck I was feeling. Now I want it to be a weekly thing. I'm gonna have everything set up. I'm gonna have like intros and shit. I'm gonna have like news to talk about. I need fucking guests, bro, because this is so boring. Nobody wants to hear my nasty ass voice for an hour. Look, Fourth Dimensional Pod out. Follow me on TikTok at Xlirt _ YouTube at without, or you can just type Xlirt in. I'm sure you'll find it. Everything else is just Xlirt. Just type Xlirt, you'll fucking find it. Xlirt _ Xlirt, Xlirt.mp4. We're out.